Colton Herta, you guys are set? You're rolling over there?
Cool.
Welcome back. We're getting ready for the 106th running of the Indianapolis 500. One of the distinguished drivers that will be in the grid is Mr. Colton Herta. Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you? Good. I always love your radio voice. It's always
I've got the worst one on the show too.
No, I think it's great.
we can't get the heavy hitters in. Speaking of the radio, when you're driving out there, do you like a lot of back and forth, or do you want it to be quiet?
I don't talk at all. The less, the better. I only like very essential information, fuel numbers, when we're going to pit, and in some cases, weather. But most of the time, not.
And when you have downtime, when you're stuck in the car and they've got the umbrella up or whatever, do you? Is it all technical, or are you singing a song? Really?
Yeah.
You snooze?
I fall asleep all the time in the race car.
Or watch Formula One. There was a video of you in the pits the other day, catching up on the Formula One practice, maybe from Barcelona.
Yeah.
During a break.
Yeah. Well, that was because we had a blackout. Usually, I try to be professional and I don't use my phone while I'm working. But yeah, most of the time. During a test day, especially on the ovals, some of the changes can take a little bit longer, 15, 20 minutes. So yeah, just crash for a little bit.
Do you have a special song that you like to sing in your head sometimes?
No, I do listen to a lot of music with how much we travel, but no.
You never find yourself in the middle of the race looking up, singing a tune?
That's the funniest thing, though, is like when you're really in your zone for a race and during the race, you can think of like the most random thing. So it could come out like that, or you could be like, oh, I really want pizza, or like just the most random stuff ever.
Yeah, I was wondering, when you're qualifying, by the seat of your pants, is there certain stuff you can tell with respect to speed and stuff, or is everything being told to you, or you're reading it on the dashboard, or do you suddenly go, well, I'm going really fast now, or I'm not going fast enough? Can you tell?
I think it would be hard to tell if you didn't have the dash, right? So we can tell speed off of our dash, and also you can tell off the shift lights if you come out of the corner and the RPM's a little bit higher. So I guess you can feel on that aspect, but we change gearing so much that you wouldn't really have a for sure clue on if you're going fast or not, because it's really hard to tell the difference between 230 average and a 233 average.
Right.
So, but yeah, I guess in certain instances maybe, but for the most part, no.
Is there a movie that captures the racing world in your mind, a theatrical film release that gets it close?
It's tough. I'm trying to think. Like, there's been cool movies, like that one about Niki Lauda and James Hunt. That was, I think, a great drama. Not really relative to how those people were in real life at all. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, I've heard Grand Prix is amazing. I've never seen that movie. I'm trying to think. There's for sure movies that have done good. I thought Ford vs. Ferrari was good, but again, more of a dramatization.
Yeah, a little Hollywooded it up.
I think just from a pure driving standpoint, probably not. But there have been good racing movies that kind of portray racing.
Lastly, did you have a nickname when you were a kid?
No, I didn't. People all my friends call me Churda, which is C. Herta.
That's cool.
So
I guess that counts as a nickname.
Yeah.
What does your crew call you?
Churda. Yeah.
So everybody, you got another question?
No, I was just going to ask, probably a slower qualifying speed than maybe anticipated through the course of the week. Is that a victim of circumstance? I mean, I felt like the Andretti cars were fast. Roman was really the only one that got up into the top 12, but during practice and everything else, you guys were all kind of right there, and he probably wasn't even the fastest traditionally throughout the practice week.
Right. No, we were going to be fine. Unfortunately, we had an engine let go on our first run, and then the conditions just got really bad, got warm, got windy, because obviously at that point we had to wait for everybody to go, and we had to change our engines, so we probably went out after another 2.5 hours. So it took it definitely took a toll out of our qualifying effort. I think we would have probably made it. I don't think we were kind of a shoe-in for the pole. I don't think we were quite fast enough, but I think we were probably a top 10, top 12, kind of in that 8th to 12th area.
And the race plan obviously is winning.
Yes, simply.
Looks like low 80s, I guess. is the current, and no
Right.
rain in the forecast, so that'll
which
be
is
great.
Yeah. Big task for us. We're starting 25th, so a lot of ground to make up. These cars are fairly tough to pass in now with the aero package that we have at the moment, so picking and choosing at the right points is going to be important. It's going to be a tough race.
Well, good. We'd love to see you up front. Thanks so much for your
Yeah,
time.
appreciate it, guys.
Good luck.